Greetings and welcome back to Pathfinder. So last time we were doing a few quests, as always, and I discovered that I was going to need more lead. Now I've been down in my mine over there and I've taken out every bit of exposed lead available, and that's left me with 12. I've also, between levels, started to install an automated system here, and I am just about to finish that off. I have this redstone clock here, and if I press R on that, you can see it's very simple to make. Bit of cooked up cobble, I've got plenty of that to go around, some redstone and a torch, and that just does a per tick thing. So you can see here it's pouring out the invar, and if you want to stop it, you can just put a lever on, and it'll all end up in here. Now the reason I'm putting the lever on and just not just letting it run is because I don't want to end up with alloys in here. So I'm going to let this all run through. I also picked up some other stuff while I was in here. I've got silver, platinum, plenty of gold, got some more nickel and lots of silver because it tends to be attached to the lead. Unfortunately you tend to get about 5 or 6 silver for 1 lead, so yeah, that's been a bit on the slow side. Is this empty now? Not quite. We shouldn't have too much longer to go. Couple more ingots, and yeah, I can stick that back in if I want to make another mould of something. So that's certainly a lot quicker than standing here and smacking the faucet all by myself. So let's get the lead in there and get that cooked up, and I'll put the rest of these ores away for now. Although I do want to get the shiny out later. Oh, that's the wrong box. I don't know if we're going to have room for all of these in here actually. Let's see what we can do. If I pile them all up on the floor. Oh, I also found a few more diamonds, which is always nice. Now let's just stick everything we can in here. Give me some of those back and see if any of those will fit as well. No. Okay, they're going to have to go in this box. It looks like storage is going to become a problem. They were quite right about that in the quest book, but we'll manage somehow. Now there's a couple of things I want to make that aren't in the quest book, and one of them is this. Oh, it would help if I could spell, couldn't it? This peaceful table. As we're on peaceful, I thought we might as well take advantage of it. And what this will do is it'll give us mob drops. It'll spawn a random mob on top of the table. You put a chest next to it with a sword in. That'll kill the mob, and then it'll gather its drop in the table for you. What I don't have is any emeralds. And I was having a look, and it turns out we can actually make emeralds somehow. If I can find... Yeah, I think it's with the Philosopher's Stone. So 2 diamonds equals an emerald. It's quite expensive, but we have just found enough diamonds to do that. So I think we will go ahead and get that done. It does seem a little bit wasteful, but I think it'll be worth it for the mob drops. And what else do we need? Just some wood and an ender pearl, which we also had a way of making with iron, didn't we? So let's get that done as well. We only need 1, so that's not too bad. This thing is awesome. Feels a bit cheaty, but it's awesome anyway. Right, so we just need some planks. And yes, I've got some planks already made as well. So it was like that, wasn't it? With the emeralds on the outside. I've never used this thing before, but I am kind of aware that it doesn't play nice with the tinkers, and we'll need a chest. So I'm going to try it with a shiny sword, because having a look through, that's got really good durability, so we shouldn't need to replace it too long. Is that the first random sword I've made? I think it is. And I thought we might put it up here. I made a couple of lofts just because it was an awfully big open ceiling. But I didn't think about it doing that. But let's give this a go and see what happens. I think that might be an issue. In fact, I'm fairly sure it will be an issue. We might have to move that after all. That's a shame. I really did quite like the idea of it being up here. We could drop this down one, I suppose. We're not really using that extra bit of space up here, are we? But we probably will. Oh, let's put it in this corner for now. And we'll just come back in a little while and see how that... Oh, there we go. Spider eye. Okay, cool. So that's that done, and that's the smeltery on its way, and I think we should be good for lead now. That should be all of that. The other thing I wanted to do with the shiny was upgrade the pick, because we've got quite a lot of shiny ore now. Let's see, is there any in here? I saw platinum go past. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of platinum now. We got any more in here? Silver, tin, nickel, and more platinum, which turns into this shiny ingot. So we might as well cook a bunch of this up and see how we get on with it. So I'm going to switch this off for a minute, because I just want to make one of those and then make the rest of it into ingots. Obviously we are not going to be able to do all of them at once. I really should get around to doing that smeltery expansion at some point soon. But for now we'll just get our pick upgraded, because that should be cobalt level mining, which would be very cool. So let's get our pickaxe head out, and have you sucked it in there? You have, haven't you? And we'll turn that back on and get our ingots. So all I've got to do now is fully repair our pick, which I should be able to do in here with the constant click and drag. And there we go. And then hopefully this will allow us to upgrade it. There we go, we have a cobalt level, reinforced 3, that's rather nice. I'm quite happy with that, and we can stop carrying flint around and start carrying some shiny ingots instead. So we'll pick some of those up and pop them in our bag before I forget about it and end up in trouble. And let's see, where were we at? That's right, we were going to make an energetic infuser. Now, I know I looked this up last time, but I can't remember the recipe. There we go. Okay, so we need 2 copper gears. We can deal with that. That's the Invar one and that's the gold one. So let's do those first. Do we have any Invar? I know there's some in the box outside. Well, we're going to need 8 of those, and 1 of those, and 6 of those, I think. And yeah, I think we're going to have to go outside and find the Invar. We only need a couple of those, fortunately. If I can get through the doorway. Let's see, let's take 2 of those, because that box is getting full. I might as well leave them out here for now. And we'll need a couple of iron as well for the middle of the... No, that's not the one. Am I out of iron already? Have I got any in here? Yes. Let's have a go at that. Right. So we need 2 copper gears. 1, 2. We need 2 of these Invar ones. Oh, that's not it. Okay. That's not it either. Which are these then? That's silver. Right. That's not Invar. That's just a similar coloured block. I keep turning that thing round. Have I got any silver smelted up? I don't think I have. I've got some pulverised silver. That won't take long to cook up at all. Let's take the lead out of there. Right, we can put that away and that away. We can make the gold one while we're waiting. What else do we need to make? We need another machine frame. and another energy cell frame. That was the block of that, wasn't it? I think. Let's take those out for a second. So we need one of those and 4 of those. No, they go there, I think. No, they go there. I'm getting there. I'm going to remember it one day. And then I think we need lead, don't we? Is it lead for this? Okay, that's the energy cell frame that we need. And then we need the basic one, which is the tin gear, the iron and the glass. So we'll get the iron back out. Put that in there for now. No, we just need one in the middle of that. I'm running out of space in here. Let's put these in there for now. And tin. 4 of those. That'll be the tin gear. And 4 more glass. We're going to have to cook some more of that up soon too. Gone all fingers and thumbs now. And the tin gear, and that's the basic machine frame. Right, so we can put those away. No, I still need 4 of those. And we need that and that and that. Let's put the book away for now. That'll give us some space. And I don't actually need those out anymore. And that's our silver. So we need 2 silver. There and there. And that should be everything we need for the energetic infuser, which is refusing to go into the crafting thing. Let's see if that will work. There we go. 1 energetic infuser, 1 quest book, and now we need to make the jetpack. Right, that's going to be quite a rabbit hole, I'm sure. Let's put this over here and see if that gets power. That is filling up. This is still not filling up, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really have no idea. That switches out. It should work. It really should work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. Right. So, if we need a leadstone jetpack. Right. Well, we're going to need a lot of lead. And we're going to need a leather strap. So let's make that first, because I know I've got what I need for that. So that should be 4 of those. And down on iron again. There we go. Let's make one of those. Why are you not shift clicking in there anymore? This is getting very, very irritating. Okay. Alright, that's that. That was the easy bit. A leadstone flux capacitor, sulfur. Where am I going to get sulfur from? Sulfur comes from blocks of sulfur, apparently. How about that sulfur? I can pulverise coal and get a chance at sulfur. I can pulverise netherrack and get a chance at sulfur. I don't have a lot of netherrack, I don't think. I've got 1. Let's try coal. Let's do 16 coal in the pulveriser and hope we get lucky. Is that full now? Filling up. Okay. Come on, give us sulfur. We need sulfur. What else do we need? Oh dear. Goodness, this really is a rabbit hole. Well, we got some of those, didn't we? We need 2 of them. And 1 of those. Okay. What have we got in here? Oh, this is filling up nicely. That'll all come in handy. We got any sulfur yet? No. Oh, come on, we're nearly halfway through. We're over halfway through. Give us some sulphur. That was in a pulverizer, wasn't it? Let's just check that. It was that other kind of sulphur. Yeah. 15% chance. You'd hope to get one, wouldn't you? Nothing. Right. I don't know what I can do with pulverised coal either. Let's have a look. Not a lot really by the look of it. I can make it into gunpowder. Steel. With steel dust, iron dust. Okay, that could be useful. And electrical steel. Alright, so it's not such a big deal if we don't get any too soon. We have got quite a lot of coal that we can collect down in the mine as well, so I'm not too worried about using this up. Right, let's have a go at that and hope that we get something. That's pretty much useless now, so you can go in there. Right, let's work on something that doesn't need sulphur. These steam dynamos, copper gears, copper, and that's the silver one again. Where's my silver ore? I've got more than that. I'm sure I've got more than that. I got any in here? Tin, platinum, aluminium. Oh, I've got loads. Okay, let's fill the smeltery up with silver ore, and that should see us good for a while. What have we got in here? Got lots of shiny. Yeah, no, nothing that we need. I'm hoping that we've got enough copper for this recipe as well, actually. We need 2 of those, I think, or possibly 4. I'm not entirely sure yet. So 3 copper. We need 4 of these. Right, copper gears. We're going to need, is it 1 copper gear each? 2, so that's going to be 4. That's going to be 5, 6. Oh, it's 8, 10 copper gears. We haven't got enough for that. We'll do what we can. We can make 3 apparently. And that's electrical steel again, not iron, because the iron's already in my hotbar. 3 of those. Have we got any more copper going? No. Let's get some of that on the go as well. I don't think this mixes with silver, but we might get lucky and it won't care. Right, let's take our silver. We can get that bit done. I'm going to need a sort of project chest for this thing, I think. And we're going to need some redstone. More than that. Let's see. We need 4 of those. Let's take this out. Oh, flying everywhere. I was right, we do need 4. So that's something at least. Okay, we'll put those in here, and those in here, and those in here. And we're just waiting on the copper now, aren't we, for that bit? That looks like normal glass. We're going to need 2 gold and redstone coil thingamies, which is good because that's as much gold as we've got left. Right, those are there. Let's put that in there. Move these out the way. And the silver can go back in for now. Right, we still need a lot more copper gears. And we're still waiting on the sulphur. We can go and check on that. Let's see if the sulphur's come good for us. That's the wrong machine. Yes, we have a single sulphur and we can take that out. And we might as well put it in there because that needs recharging now. And we've probably got enough pulverised coal to last us the rest of the game. So that one, that's fairly simple. Lead, copper, redstone and our sulphur. We've got the copper, we need the lead. I can't remember how much. So let's see if we can shift click this recipe in. We can't. It really doesn't like me. I'm going to have another look at that. So lead, copper, lead. One of those on top, one of those on each side. There's the sulphur. There's the lead. There's the copper. Put that down. Right. Now we have that sorted. Let's put those away. We definitely need the copper and the iron for more gears. I think we're getting there. We're getting somewhere at least. Are we pouring copper yet? That's probably enough to be getting on with. Probably not enough to do it all, but it's enough to be getting on with. And once again, I'm going to have to double check. So we need 2 copper gears, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 copper gears altogether. We've got 3. Where's my iron gone? So we'll just make as many as we can again. So we need another 7 of these, I think. How many is that altogether? 6. Yep, so we need another 4. We've got enough iron for that. We just need another 16 copper. And we're out. Okay, we'll go and get more copper. I really thought that would be enough. But we're going to need it for other parts of this build as well. Yeah, we'll get this cooked up and then come back, I think. Okay, so that should be the last of the copper gears that we need. Unless I've failed at counting again, which, you know, can happen. Right, so I think it's probably wise to make the steam dynamos first. For those we need more copper, some redstone and those thingamies. I don't think we're going to have enough to make all of them though. We'll keep 2 of those aside for later. That thunder's going again. Yeah, no, we're not going to have enough copper. Hopefully there'll be enough in the smeltery by now. Because that's all the copper I own. And if it's not enough, we're going to have to call it a day. Any more left in there? No. Oh, I really hope this is enough copper. I don't want to have to go mining again today. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least they stack. That's something. Okay, so that's them. The rest of this should be fairly simple. We need 2 of those, 2 of those. We'll need our glass, which we don't have enough of. How many glass? Just 2. Oh, that won't take long. Let's pop that up in there and get these started at least. Those go there, those go there, and then is it lead at the top? Yes, it is. So we will need 1, 2, 3, 4 lead. And we're just waiting on that glass now. Not long now. I said not long now. Thank you. And there we go. That's 2 of those. So we've got that. We just need some lead and then we can put it all together. So we've got that and that. And we need 4 lead. We can put that copper away. 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. And that. and we have our jetpack. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness. That has finished it. We shall claim the reward, and I think we've finished that quest line. Well, that's an appropriate place to end. And I've got my one reward bag. It's a good one. And it's given me a flux capacitor. And it's full at least, which is something. So I'm going to get this charged up. It's not a very good jetpack. It just has its very basic level one. I don't think it even hovers properly, to be honest with you. But there we go. We're all charged up. Let's put that on and see what it looks like. Hey, that's not bad, is it? I've got my belt on. That looks weird. And then see if I can fly. I can fly. I can't fly forwards very fast. I don't know what hover mode is on this. I'm going to have to figure out the controls for that. But I think that is an appropriate place to end today's episode. I'm going back in out the rain. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to say goodbye. So really, there's nothing left to say except thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.